And we're live. We are live. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. There's some small technical issues right on the start of the stream there. Just managed to get everything right. That is all right then. So. Let me just see here if it clicks out. Yes. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to a Tuesday evening stream. We are back in Football Manager, of course, and Dunkirk. So welcome, guys and gals. Let's get a few people in here before we start going through things. But tonight we're doing something new. We are trying to stream a bit of the save instead of just making episodes. We are already streaming the these summer transfer windows between seasons. So and that has been really cool actually. So and we have had a few of you interacting with us as well while doing the transfers in the summer. So I'm quite satisfied with that. So it's nice to try to stream a bit more of the save. So the plan is to stream just a portion of the season, then cut it out, edit it into like 2 or 3 episodes. So we'll see how that works then. Nice. I haven't seen this panel before. That's nice. 11. Yeah. Okay, so welcome everybody. How is everyone today? How's your Tuesday night going so far? We are going to do a chunk of the season today, so yeah, we still have like 5 months of league games left. We're out of all the cups. In the last episode, which did release earlier today, we got beaten by Yeovil in the first round of the FA Cup, which was to be expected. They are a league. No, they are a national league team actually. Well, they're still 3 divisions above us, so that is to be expected. But anyway, we're gonna trot on through the league today, and really exciting to actually get December underway and get to January where we can do some transfers, because we have an exodus of defenders on our hands. And yes, we're going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to try to make some replacement signings in January. Let's see here. So I think we're just going to begin. So there's also another new thing, and that is the overlays. I've decided to freshen up the stream a bit. I'm not 100% decided yet, but I think we are in a good place now. So we have the new standard overlays, the new chat windows, the new alerts. We also have the new the stream starting screen, intermission screens, and stuff like that. So tell me what you think about those while we're at it. So we are currently at the 30th of November 2024, and it's season 3. We are having an away game against Cambridge tomorrow, and we are currently first in the league in the Pitching In Northern Premier League Division 1 Midlands, which is a tongue twister all in itself. Current state, our form is a bit of a roller coaster, but mostly positive for the last 10 games. But we need to start scoring goals again. We've had so many 1-goal matches, so we need to improve on that. And we're going to do some changes here. One final news since the last episode, which was earlier today, is we have released another player, and we have released Harry Sloman. He has just been complaining about game time, and he's currently like the 5th or 6th best striker at the club. So yeah, he wasn't at a part-time contract, so we could just release him. So we did just that. Fortunately for him, he has some interest. No, that's us actually. Yeah, I do like to add my old players on a separate shortlist, a X-Men shortlist, which I'm calling it this year. Well, I'm not adding everyone, but the players who have been playing a few games for us or having a kind of an important role in the growth of the club. So yeah, Harry Sloman is the first on that one. So let's see what we have here. We're going to continue on to the match, which is today against Cambridge here. So yeah, this is actually one of my first times streaming Football Manager. So it's a new format for me. I usually just have the episodes, which are pretty easy for me to record and edit, because I just I normally just record 2 games an episode, and then a few bits before and after those. So it's kind of just like 2-3 recordings, which is very easy to edit and very quick to edit as well. So today we're going to do a bit more of a stronger edit for to cut down on the time length of the episodes. But we might just get more games in the episode, so that will be nice. Let's see then. We'll have some highlights as well. More highlights. Yeah, so that is a cool news article. Yeah, it just says, never been convinced that these stats mean anything. Okay, unclickable. That is interesting. Okay, so let's see here. So David Richardson Goss has now returned to us after a loan spell at Blackton. He didn't want to renew, so there's probably going to be a different loan offer for him, I guess. Probably going to send him out to a different club in January here. So let's just see here. We're doing some music today as well. See how that works for us. Yeah, so here we are at the last day of November. I think we are the favorites for this match, if I'm not mistaken. Cambridge is down in 11th here, so we should be comfortable. We've been playing cautiously most of the time, but I think we're good enough now to maybe turn that up to balanced. We are, of course, going to fix all of the team here. Davis up there. And Adam Langley, he has been falling out of favor here now, because he is just... he's just slow as a turtle, to be fair, and he has been hindering... well, he's made quite a bit of mistakes, so he's the first on the chopping block for January here. So he's out. Probably his rotational backup, Eckley Oldsworth, as well, who's been doing a great job for us over 2 seasons, but again, his quality has been bad for the last part of the year. Let's see. Levi Moore is going in there. We're going to do Moffis, of course, coming in. Who else we need on the share? Breathwaite is a ball winning midfield. Yeah, that's okay. So Downs is on for Boyle there. So I enjoy Finn Boyle quite much, but I haven't had the opportunity to play him too much, unfortunately. I think he would do better if we played him on a more regular basis, but he hasn't been complaining yet, so... Oh, well, he has complained. We have promised him a bit more game time, so let's just give him that and put Levi Moore on the bench for a match there. So actually, Glatzel is, of course, the sub here, not Mofe. Just going to start out by saving the game here, because I had a crash earlier, and I don't want those. So let's see then. So welcome everybody, guys and gals, to tonight's stream. I hope everyone has had a fantastic Tuesday so far, and let's get into the game against Cambridge City. Yeah, so we are favorites here. I'm gonna point a finger at them for a change there. Peer inspired. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. So, yeah, about the transfers in January, 2 first choice defenders would be a great addition to the squad, and to just get rid of Eckley Oldsworth and that slow guy Langley. Oh, instant pain there. Animan is out injured. What is his injury? Knee injury. Okay, that could be horrific. Okay. Let's just get this right. Levi Moore, you are up front for this match, or maybe Adamson. Can you play advanced forward? Yeah, sure, but I'm gonna keep you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you as this. But that is a horrible way to start the game. So Animan, if you have Animan out, of course we have an extra fifth striker. So replacing him won't be a problem, but he's just so good for us, both assist-wise and goal-wise. So that is a big loss for us. But let's see here. First highlight of the game. Ooh, it's a nice shot by Levi Moore, but it hits the crossbar there. It's a crossbar. Let's just turn down this music a bit. I actually find no music during the matches to be quite nice. Maybe we should do this without music. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think we're going to do this stream without music. And yes, I didn't see that. I was changing the Spotify settings, but O'Boyle scores there. Finn O'Boyle on the score sheet, and it's 1-0 to Dunkirk. Professional streamer. Okay, so we have our first chatter for today, and it's a spell account. Okay. Well, thanks, Wonksai. Don't want any of your promotions. You are off. Okay, but it's 1-0, Dunkirk and Cambridge, and it's a pretty decent, dominating first half there. Quite satisfied with that. So let's just keep going there. I'm gonna go back to cautious just because this is an away game. Let's see what we can do here. So I have also been switching on the sound in Football Manager for the first time in like 15 years, and it's quite nice actually. I think it's a bit more interactive. Because I haven't played with sounds on Football Manager since like it was called Championship Manager. Oh, it's Corbet on the getaway. Oh, it's a good finish, but even better save by Davis. So it's a corner by Cambridge. Snellis, what a name! Miyaki. Mr. Miyaki. Oh, that's a foul by Adamson. And I get nowhere with that highlight. Yeah, so I haven't played with sound since Championship Manager when it was really shit, to be fair. So that is it's cool that I've done something real with the sound now. It actually works. It actually sounds fine and interactive. So I'm happy with the sounds on for the moment. Tell me if it's too loud or something like that. It's a highlight for us again. Moore holds up the ball. Good through pass to Finn O'Boyle. Oh, and it hits the post and it goes in. It's Finn O'Boyle with his second goal of the game. And if I and if I saw that right, it is also his 8th goal of the season, which is pretty good for a 5th choice rotational striker. That is a good sign. So if Animan gets a bad injury, of course, Finn O'Boyle will probably be in and around the a first choice striker. So it's nice to see him scoring the goals. Good block by Abbey. Long pass to Adamson. Can he get a cross in? To Edwards. To Casey. Oh, and it's a great left-footed punter into the top right corner by Chris Casey. Now, he has been scoring some screamers this year. Okay, so this is exactly how I want to play. He could have crossed it, but he had a much better short pass opportunity to Edwards and again to Casey, and he just hoofs it into the back of the goal there. So this is what have been happening this year. We've had a lot of goals, but we've had some of them from our strikers, but also quite a few goals from the midfielders, from the wing backs, and even from the defenders. So I'm quite satisfied to spread the goals out to every position in the team. But it's 3-0 Dunkirk versus Cambridge. That is a good result to start off the stream. It's Finn O'Boyle again. Can he get a hat-trick? Oh, he tries, but it gets saved, but it's a penalty maybe? The penalty, and it's Finn O'Boyle. Oh, that's a cheeky Panenka penalty. Oh, and the keeper just flops it. He just stood beside it. Finn O'Boyle with his first hat-trick for the club. And what a penalty. What is the keeper doing there? He's just bending his knees and just looking at the ball. Oh well, I'm not complaining. 4-0. Let's do some fitness changes here. So, senior for Langley. Actually, James can get a few games. Downs for Edwards, and yeah, and that's it. That's it. Oh, and Moore gets through. Oh, unfortunately, it's just outside the goal. Okay, so let's go. Let's calm down a bit here. So let's do some time wasting and stay on feet just to avoid getting any more yellow cards here. Oh, and that's a horrible hoof by the Cambridge striker. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this save at the moment. And this is the type of save I do every year. I play with one single club in the English football pyramid, and I really enjoy just managing a very bad team and just taking them up to the Premier League. I really enjoy that challenge. So I am doing a kind of a build a nation save as well, but that is just a private save there in Switzerland actually. But I'm always interested in hearing what kind of saves you guys are playing, because I find everyone is doing something exciting every year, and I'm kind of just doing the same things over and over. So that is kind of why I'm doing the Switzerland save as a private save, because I just wanted to do something else, and it turns out it is quite cool actually. So yeah. So what kind of saves are you guys doing? It's always nice to hear what other people are doing as well. Oh, what a hoof of a shot, but it's saved onto the crossbar there by Davis. Okay, so can we close the game out with a clean sheet for Davis? Good header. And that surely ends the game. Can we get the last free kick actually? More? It's headed out by Jenkinson, and that surely seals it. Should do, at least. That's a horrible tackle. But anyway, it's 4-0. Great result. Very anxious to see what kind of injury Animan gets. He is one of the best players at the club, so it will be horrible to have him out for a longer period of time. I also find that if you have a player with a long injury in these kinds of clubs that have bad facilities, like training facilities, bad staff, physios and stuff like that, they don't really get back into fitness that well. So many of those players just kind of fade away and don't produce when they get back into the team. But anyway, that puts us 10 points up on Walsall Wood. What a result. Okay, so Alex Animan injured here. So I'm a bit afraid to open this message. Let's open the other ones first. More set for extra year, that is nice. And our South Korean striker is just hoofing them in. 33 goals in 21 appearances. Boyle with a hat-trick. Great stuff, Boyle. You are gonna keep playing in the team, I think. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, damaged knee cartilage. 8 weeks. Oh, he will be out for a very long time. I'm gonna talk to him. Great stuff, great stuff. Okay, so his morale hasn't dropped that. Then. So, that is too bad. 7 to 8 weeks is a very long time. He won't actually get back until the end of January then. That is too bad. Okay, so if everything fails, we can also recall our South Korean striker prospect. But I don't really want to do it because he's just performing so well at his club, and he's actually improving his attributes as well. Yep. Let me just check my message here, guys. Live. Yep. All right. So yeah, the board and the supporters are happy with us. Okay, so we're finally starting to get some influential players here, and that is Jed and Aaron Brathwaite, which are two of the players I am going to keep for the foreseeing future. So quite happy with that. I don't remember who's captain. Who's captain again? Oh, that is Jed and Aaron Brathwaite. So okay, I'm happy with that. They are high on the leadership table as well, so I'm not too worried about that, actually. Okay, so finally in December then, and we have 4 games in December, I think, or maybe 5. Since we're out of all the cups, we actually have a pretty good schedule ahead of us. We have 4 games in December and just 3 in January. January is where the FA Cup gets a bit hectic, I think. Yeah, and 4, 5, and 4 games. So that is quite good for fitness then. This guy's just developing so nicely. Usually in these kind of clubs with bad facilities and youth recruitment, these guys don't develop at all. But this guy has actually kept with us for 2 seasons now. Actually, this is his 3rd season. So he was here at the first season. No, this is one of the new recruits which came at the end of the first season. So he's actually a new gen then. That is just great. Anyway, let's get on to the home game against Stamford. I am gonna check, by the way, scouting updates a bit more now because we need to replace those defenders. And I already see a guy who could be a potential loan signing from St. Neots Town. Which division are they in? Same as us, but they're very low there. Marvel? No. 10th, okay. Who's this guy then? Yeah, yeah, he's still not the quickest, but he will be a direct replacement for both of our both Langley and Heckley Olsworth. So if we could get this guy in on loan and just as a squad player, that would be amazing for us. He has no loan interest though. Let's just try it anyway. They don't want him to leave on loan. That's unfortunate. Let's just keep him on the short list for a month, I think. So anyone else? Yeah, Jazz Gundry. I think it's a bit too slow. So nothing special yet. I have upped the scouting budget just for a couple of months because we have a bit of cash now. I am scouting the surrounding divisions now instead of just the division we are in. And I have a separate recruitment focus for central defenders on loan, actually. So let's see where that takes us. All right, all right, all right. So these are all the guys we have out on loan. There's just one or maybe two players here, which are players we're probably going to use in the future, but many of them we have already outgrown after having two promotions back to back. Let's see here. I'm actually going to make a... Let's do a recruitment focus for central defenders. Transfer as well. Like that. Yes. A separate one for transfers there. Yes, I'm currently enjoying streaming quite well, so I'm thinking about doing some streams here and there instead of just making episodes, as I mentioned earlier. But I also maybe want to... Yeah, so I usually have Tuesdays and Sundays as my streaming days, but I haven't been able to keep those because, yeah, it's just been Christmas, and after Christmas there have been my full-time job has been very busy, so I've had my hands full, as you could say it. So I haven't been able to just do my usual streaming times and days. But I want to do a bit more Football Manager on stream. I haven't actually been able to do City Skylines in like City Skylines stream in like a month and a half. I'm kind of fallen out of that save now, which is unfortunate, because it was a very good save. I think a very entertaining save as well. Tom Olliott, who are you? Winger. Samuels, you're a wingback. Miles, you're a goalkeeper. Okay, so let's get rid of those. Did we get rid of these? I just want to see the new scouting prospects each time. Okay, so Saunders transfer saga to develop. So the media suggests that we're interested in right back Alfie Saunders here. I kind of enjoyed these news articles because that makes me aware of players I wouldn't have actually scouted otherwise. So let's just scout this guy. I usually scout all of them. I can already see that he's not a center back potential because his positioning is a bit low. Well, he might be, but let's just see what he is. Just give him a scout report there. Well, or let's get a scout report out of him there. So Stamford, where in the league are they? They're sixth actually, so they're one of the playoff candidates there. We would be best advised to get a result here. We do want to win against the teams around us. Yeah, and Dylan Simon is going to get a game as well because he has been training like hell lately. He's been really good in training. So let's just give him a game as well. Let's see here. Second game of the stream, and it's against Stamford then. Just got a news article up that Kieran Tierney might be on his way. Arsenal are reportedly in for Declan Rice as well, so that would have been interesting to see. Yeah, so the January transfer window is heating up in real life. Seems. My own club, the MK Dons, you can see behind me on the jersey there, the white one. We've had a hard time this season, and we're currently in the relegation zone in League One. After being just 1 point off of automatic promotion to the championship last season. So we're having a tough time, and we just signed a striker on from a championship side, actually. Other than that, we haven't done much transfer business in this window. Yeah, we really need new defenders now. Really. You're on there. James Animan, of course, is injured. We're actually going to put Adamson in the middle for now. Are you quick, Adamson? Not quite. Actually, we are going to put Finn Boyle is quick, right? Yeah, we're going to do it like this. And Liam Morris, of course, going to be out there as well. He's a bit slow, actually. Who else can play today? Let's give Glatz. Actually, Casey had a great game last time out. I always get confused by this. Let's just switch around the average rating here and the last 5 games here. Yeah, so I think that's it. Let's get into the game then. Okay, so home game against Stanford. 3 points here would be great for us. And we've actually secured longer contracts for most of our players as well, which is great. So we are having them at least this and another season. I enjoy that we have quite a good gelled team now. So we are just signing the players we actually need. Oh, it's a good chance for Simon, and he scores. 1 minute and 20 seconds into the game, and Simon gets a reward for training hard there. He gets onto the header across from Adamson or from Boyd. Actually, Adamson to Abbey there, and over to Simon. Great header by Simon there, little Simon. Hasn't featured too much this season, but he has been doing bits when he has played. So I'm quite happy with the striker selection we have in the team as of now. Good cross to Adamson. Can he hit it? It's played out by Wright there. But we get the ball back. Braithwaite to Boyle. Braithwaite again to Adamson. Oh, it's a bad shot. Well, it's not. It's offside anyways. It's just great stuff, guys. We'll go for cheeky positivity in this game. Kind of put a bit more pressure on them. And then everything went silent. Okay, highlight Stanford. Oh, that's a bad defensive header, James. It shines through that you are our 5th choice defender there. Oh, that's a great pass for Vince. Can I get a shot out? Easy save for Davis. Easy save for Davis. Okay, so it's clear now that we just need to score more goals than the other team for the next 4 to 6 games until we can replace our defenders there, because they're just not cut out for this league at all. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. I just ordered my shirt, by the way, my Dunkirk FC shirt, which is great. I'm kind of doing a new thing now. I'm not a big collector of football shirts, but I am going to buy a football shirt of every club that I manage in Football Manager on stream or in a series on YouTube. So I already have the blue and black behind me from Chavez Sports, which we did 2 years ago, and Glassen and Langley can get on the pitch, and yeah, so I just ordered my home shirt from Dunkirk FC. Oh, and it's a slow guy himself, Adam Langley, heads it in from the corner. Great contribution, Langley. That is why you're on the team. It's for your attacking abilities, not your defensive abilities there. That puts us 2 in front, and yeah, a new corner. And it's Langley again. The exact same goal there. Edwards to Langley, headed into the goal on the inside of the nearest post there. Actually, that is a very bad keeper error there by Heath. But anyway, we'll take it. 2 corner goals by Langley. Can we get a third? We can. It's Aaron Braithwaite, but well, our corners has just been magnificent for the last 10 minutes there. We are deadly on corners, it seems. And their keeper is just He's just swimming in the in the goalkeeper area there. He's just swimming. Ay, what an end to the match there. That is hilarious. Two exactly similar goals by Langley from Edwards, and then another corner header goal from Braithwaite. 4-0. I'm happy. Very happy. Whew. That was a great ending. And by the way, about streaming a bit more, I might do Sunday streams instead of Tuesdays, because there's, of course, there's usually no football being played on Tuesdays. So if we did our streams on Saturdays or Sundays probably, there's always a Premier League game going on or something else. So it would be nice to have bit more content added to the streams, so we can actually talk about the game as it happens while we are playing and talking about Dunkirk here. So I want to hear your comments on that, if you would enjoy a Sunday Football Manager stream instead. I think that would be nice, actually. Okay, so Braithwaite, yep. Simon's goal drought. 10 hours of competitive football. That is a long time. Man of the match. The slowpoke himself, Adam Langley, which is going to be, he is going to be released from the club in the very near future. But we haven't told him yet, so keep it on the lowdown. Yeah, let's just check out the league table there. In terms of, in terms of goal difference there, we have 26 goals plus actually. Can we just find? This is just XG table. Of course, there's the for and against. So 45 goals scored, 19 against. Okay, so we actually have the best defensive record in the league and the best attacking record. We are doing pretty well defensively then. I would have thought it was worse than that, but anyway, if we're going to be sure about promotion this year, well, I'm talking, we're like, we are 12 points ahead now, so 4 wins in hand on Ainsbury there. But I do want to make sure, so replacing those 2 defenders is still essential, I think. We're going to try to get them in on loan, maybe, at least one of them, because we are still thinking about our finances, which is now 44k in the bank, which is nice. But we are spending a bit more cash on both wages and scouting now. So we do want to be careful about our finances, being a lower league club. So the next matchup is against Leeton Town in 6 days. Where can we see that, actually? You can see it here, of course, but best to see that is schedule. Leeton Town, and then we have Barwell and Corby as well in December. Then it's the action month of January. I really enjoyed this season 3, by the way. I think, as we've talked about earlier in a stream or episode, I can't remember. I think season 3 is the most exciting season in a new save. When you're doing a amateur save like we're doing here, taking a club from tier 10 in England and trying to take it up to Premier League. I think the 3rd season is like the most fun season, because then we kind of have an established team. We are already been promoted 1 or 2 times, hopefully. Check this guy out earlier. He was not interested, I think. And yeah, we already have some club culture in. So the first 2 seasons are mostly like just getting a team up and running, maybe get promoted a time or 2, as we had back-to-back promotions, and we are going for a 3rd in a row here. So we have a very gelled team this year, I think. So we and a certain way to play as well, I think is interesting. I'm gonna train these. Recruitment focus. 10 in progress. Okay, that is nice. We actually have 1 chief scout and 3 regular scouts. So that is a bit of manpower here down in the lower leagues. And there we have it. A second player that needs to go. Well, at least my director of football thinks so. Shabazz Omofe. He's been brilliant for us for a third season, actually. He's been a good backup for us this season. He's just not cut out for this level, but I think he's pretty cheap. So if you could just hold on to him. Yeah, we have him. Yeah, I think we're just going to hold on to him because he's a good backup, I think. And his contract runs out at the end of the season. So I think there's no point in letting him go just yet. Unless he wants to, of course. Okay, so let's see here. Leighton Town, 20th, last place in the league. We should be able to do some rotations now, but now we don't really have to because we have quite a good league schedule. Yeah, so we had our last cup game, of course, in the last episode. So before that, we had like 2 or 3 games each week, which was horrible for the form. Sorry, for the fitness levels. But I think we're good for at the time speaking. Okay, so our youth intake preview. What do you guys think about that? That's a lot of D's. It's triple D's. And a C, and an E, and probably some F's as well. I'm not looking forward to this youth intake preview. So this is where I want to focus in this save. Is kind of be like a feeder team when we get up to like League 2. But then we already need to have some cash in the bank too, so we can upgrade our youth facilities, our youth recruitment, and training facilities, of course. Can we move this guy up? Not yet. Get him out on loan again. So yeah, our youth intakes will be horrible for the time being. Is our chief scout that bad that you need to recommend me one? Lee Layton. Well, his negotiating is horrible, but his contract runs out at the end of the season, so let's just keep him for that period of time. Okay, so that is nice. Ooh, that guy that the news article recommended for us is actually pretty good. Maybe we should get him in trial just to get his full potential here. I'm not looking to replace Jitabe at the moment, but it doesn't hurt to get the guy in trial just to have a little peek at it. Oh, it's a bad thing that Animan got injured, but I think we're going to be okay. Since we have a gap of 12 points now, we have some... okay, so he doesn't want to... What? Didn't he want to join us? Well, okay. Actually, yeah, so he won't actually go on trial even so. We'll forget about him. Totally forgot what I was going to say, but that is not relevant. I'm up to 58 followers now, by the way. My new follower goal is 100 followers this before summer. So if I can do enough streaming until then, that would be great. It would be cool to try to reach that mark. Yeah, Langley can stay on the bench there. Let's give all the downs a game. Glatzel as well. Yeah, so I don't have the follower goal overlay anymore because it's not part of this new theme that I'm creating. I am going to find a new one though, because I think that is a cool thing to have. So let's put Levi Moore out there again. Simon actually scored some goals last game, so let's aim for Finn O'Boyle. Yeah, let's do a save just to keep things fresh. And actually, our man Tom Pickles has been playing a few games as well, because Jed Abbey had an injury there. He actually came on. It's been starting 3 games now, which is absurd, really, because he's not nearly as good as Jed Abbey, and he's not first team material at all. But he's the second choice right back. We can play Glatzel there as well, Ken Glatzel, but he's mostly his duty is mostly like in the midfield. Okay, home against Leighton, or Leighton, or whatever you say. Oh, where's the sound? No sound. No highlights even. This is against the bottom team in the league. There we have the sounds. Okay, they don't activate until the first highlight. Breathwaite with the ball. Up to Adamson. That's a bad pass. Junior down to Breathwaite. To Glatzel. Long ball. Gets up to Jedabi. That is a great position for him. More and into... Can we get it in? Jedabi. Oh, has it all onto the crossbar there. Good chance. Good first chance. Okay, so let's not go attacking for too long here. Let's go back to balance. We should... so this is one of the games that we should win. So I am not happy with the amount of highlights so far. See if we can do something else there. Kane Glatzel. Oh, and it's a goal by Levi Moore. 22nd of the year. Good cross by Glatzel, and he just heads it past the keeper Murphy there. Typical goal from Levi Moore. He is still our all-time highest goal scorer. He's not one of our first choice strikers anymore. So I'm wondering where. I'm wondering when he will be obsolete in the club, if you could say it like that. Because he's one of my favorite players. He has been with us from the start. He started to play for us at like 16 years old. So I hope he can play first team football here for at least another season after this one. But we'll see. He's still young. He's still just 18 or 17. I can't remember. Well, he is 18 then. Ollie Downs to Adamson. Oh, it's a good cross, but headed over the bar by Adamson. Yeah, so Levi Moore, one of my favorite strikers, and already an iconic player for Dunkirk FC here. What a tackle by Abbey there. Great hold by Davies. Let's see where he puts it. Oh, that's a good hoof. Almost gets up to the strikers there. Good steal by Jerabi again. He's a very good... yeah. So mainly for me, he's an attacking wing back, but he's very good defensively as well. Downs to Adamson. Oh, that's a great header by Adamson. Great turn and cross there by Downs. We gave him the chance today, Ollie Downs, and he delivered. One touch. Turns around. That's a very hard kick to do. But anyway, good cross, 2-0, and it's a great goal for Adamson. He's back on the scoring sheet then. So the problem with playing 3 strikers, I think, and having like 6 strikers is that you are bound to have a striker who hasn't scored in like 5-6 games, because you just have to give them game time, you know, and everyone can't score all the time. So that is one thing that kind of drags down the morale sometimes, but not too often, fortunately. Okay, so let's go cautious for the rest of the game here. Levi Moore, he misses the ball. Good clearance by Mpansa. Pick that ball up, Langley. Oh, I'm always nervous when Langley is out on the pitch there. But he did keep half the ball there. Langley is like one of the slowest defenders I've had in a long time in a Football Manager game. He has been doing a job and actually scoring a few goals, but yeah, defensively he's just too slow for how we played. This isn't a typical pressing tactic. Another striker injury, and it's Finn O'Boyle's turn now. What kind of injury is this then? Foot injury. That could be everything from a stubbed toe to, like, it has fallen off, but okay. Ah, that is unfortunate. So who do we play here? Did Abby can actually do a job in... up top. So actually, again, it's Tom Pickles to save the day. Come on, Tom Pickles. He has had an assist, by the way, Tom Pickles, which is just fun. The most fun thing about Tom Pickles is, of course, his name, but the fact that he is 17 years old, and when I sign a player, it's always him that it's getting asked to welcome them to the club, which is just very fun. It's very funny. But we keep a clean sheet again, 2-0 to Dunkirk. Another injury, and I'm very afraid of having two of my main strikers now out injured. We did release Harry Sloman. Maybe we shouldn't have done that just yet. But let's see where that puts us then. Okay, so let's see here. And we have an even longer gap to the second place now. We are 13 points ahead. Oh my god. Finn O'Boyle, broken ankle, 5 to 7 months, 6 to 7 months. Oh, poor guy. He won't be back until the summer. Yeah, we have to send him to a specialist, of course, but he's not a player for us anymore. His contract runs out in the summer, I think, as well. No, he's on a non-contract, actually. Okay, I don't mind keeping him around, just because he's on a non-contract, so he only earns money if he plays a game, so... and I do enjoy him, so let's just put him in the under 21, so he's out of the squad, you know. Let's put... That actually means that we don't have a substitute striker. Is this the time to recall our South Korean wonderkid? Is this the time? Young Tae-wook? I'm afraid I'm gonna ruin his development because he is just banging them in there over at where's he playing again? Horbury Town. And Horbury is in... Ooh, they do need him. I do enjoy helping out clubs from the leagues below us here. So I'm deciding I'm not going to recall him because I just want him to be there and help out the team get promoted there. So what do you guys think about that? Should I recall him and use him as a like fourth or fifth choice, or actually fourth choice striker? Or should we let him stay at Horbury Town for a season? If we do, that means we need to sign a player right away, like now, just to fill some gaps here. So I'm thinking that is, yeah, I like a good story here in the Football Manager, so I kind of enjoy that. That's South Korean guy, Young Tae-wook, that he will help out this club. So I'm gonna let him stay out on loan. Oh, Adamson has gone 20 hours. What? That can't be right. That can't be right. Oh, it is right. Oh, it is right. He has had some assists, though. Well, to be fair. What? Oh my god. He scored all of his goals at the start of the season. So we have a suggestion already. Tate Trusty. Another great name here down in the lower leagues, Tate Trusty. I don't know if I can trust him, but let's see here. Decent physicals, good amount of flair. It's typical pressing forward, first touch, lacks a bit of finishing. Can we get him in on loan, maybe? Ooh, he has some loan interest. I'm gonna search myself as well, but let's just see what they want from him. They want the full £200 a week. No thanks. No thanks. Okay, so before we do anything else there, 2 horrible injuries to start off the stream. Of course, we have won every game, so I'm not too disheartened by that, but let's just see. Let's look for a lone striker, maybe. Joby Rennox. Yeah, so these Scotch reports are half a year old, so they haven't taken into account all our signings, I think. So I think these are out of the question. Maybe Newton Silakonde. I've had him in a earlier version of a Football Manager, I think. He's from Chiddletown. Let's actually just do a scout report from him. A new scout report. Dean Adekoya. Okay, so we are going to go into the players in range here. Loan still. Gonna try that. And we're going to go for a striker. Can I find someone from the National League? Oh, okay, so there's quite a few strikers here from the National League. Let's just scout all of these guys. Do we have any knowledge of any of them? Probably not, but we can just check quickly. Yeah, these guys, for example, we have some yeah, we have some knowledge here. Bakar, slow but good finishing. Harry Giroud, probably not related to the French striker. But this seems like a potential here. Nat Wallens, ooh, great pace. Might be good. Yeah, let's go just scout all of these guys. Do we have any transfer prospects here for striker? Let's just sort by ability here. Josh Parker. He's Antiguan. Who is a veteran. I don't mind one slow striker when we have like 3 strikers up front. I do like a bit of pace though. Do you have any newer? This guy, Jacob Hazel. Not too bad, not too bad. Could do as a squad player. David Smith there. Not really. Let's just check the top strikers here. I have a few guys we could use here. I could splash the cash on one really great striker, but I really don't want to use too much money on a replacement for a season. And we have to think about Adamama. Hang on. Animan. I always forget his name. Animan will be back at the end of January, start of February. So if you can keep with just one signing here, one striker signing, that would be nice. And if you could keep that as a loan as well. Yeah. How is the target forward there? If there's a guy here who doesn't want too much money, we could sign one. Let's look at that Jacob Hazel guy. He's Kitchen and Nevisian. What do you want in terms of cash here? Oh, you're not a star player, you're a squad player here. Yeah, sure. Hell no. Okay. I already think we're gonna have to... I totally forgot to look at the end there. Yeah, there's no cheap players for us here. Actually, Dean Adekoya is a cheap one. Prospect... We could actually go for this guy and use him as a prospect for the remainder of the season, or maybe a second season, and rely on those scout reports to get a striker in on loan. I think that is a good one. Dean Adekoya, let's just try to go for him. Can we actually loan him? Don't think so. Let's just try to make an offer for him. Yep. think that is what we're going to do here. I'm going to do one more thing, though. I'm going to ask my director of football here for a loanee striker. And I'm going to ask my director of football for a free transfer striker. Let's go pressing forward. Yeah, sure. Let's get all of these guys in on trial for a week, just to have a bit more to choose from. Blackwell is on a club. Brentwood. It just looks a bit slow, so no thanks. Let's just go for a scout report for these guys. Nathaniel Mellish. Looks all right. Luke Jones. Sure. Scout report. And Aaron Ben. Like a better signing, actually. Yeah. Just going to do one more check here before we continue the game. And I'm going to check, are there any players in like the League 2 that I want to join us? No. There's no one here, actually. So let's just see here. Are there anyone who wants to join us on transfer? Nope. Okay, so we have a plan then. Reject loan back because we need him now. Start negotiations. Breakthrough prospect. Yeah, he wants 50. You can get 30. You can get 35. You can get 35 and a bonus for assists, maybe. Like 10. Okay, so you're gonna get 40 then. It's just for a half a season. Let's check that out. So we have 2 guys on trial as well. No, just one. Griffiths for #United, actually. Okay, some early transfer business going on here. We're starting the January transfer window quite early, in December. The thing is, there's actually no transfer window down in Tier 8 here, which we are playing now. That doesn't get a thing until the Panorama leagues, is Tier 6 and 5. But I'm kind of enjoying like treating the summer as the big transfer window and then the additional transfer window in January, just as the leagues higher up on the pyramid, because then we get like most of the team in the summer, like, and get the team gelled, and then we can just add and replace guys as we go along in winter. Let's see here. Let's go a few days ahead. The next game is against Barnwell, by the way. Sorry, Barwell. Moore gets year extension. Did you get a year extension earlier? Anyway, it's good to have you here for 2 more years. Ace Adamson, after scoring his first goal in 20 games. Okay. The newspaper's on point there, I guess. Just gonna write the message here. Hang on. Okay. Let's see. Haven't been much transfer news today. I'm gonna check Twitter quite quickly to see if there's any new transfer news. Let's see here. Premier. Transfer watch. Okay, so let's see here. January 2023 transfer news. Want to continue the game while it loads. Gareth Gentleman completes coaching qualifications. For those who don't know, both Gareth Gentleman, our assistant manager, and Steve Jones, our scout, are former players for Dunkirk FC. We had them for the first year. Steve Jones, aka our old guy with a great haircut. It's just an orange point pointing at the moon there. He was our an amazing left winger for us the first year. He was 45 years then. He's now 48. He actually has 29 Northern Irish caps and has played for. I was going to say Chadderton. He came through the Blackwell leagues there, but he has played a bit of championship football at Crewe, Burnley, Huddersfield, stuff like that. Lots of experience. And Gareth Yellowman was our first season left fullback, actually. And he's now our assistant manager. Both of them are quite good for our level as well, so I'm very happy with that. He came through the Peterborough ranks. He played for them in League One. Also played for Mansfield, Russian and Diamond, stuff like that. Yeah, great. Two great. It's cool to keep a hold of some of the first names, you know. Steve Jones is actually a very good scout. I'm actually thinking about making him our chief scout this summer when our chief scout's contract runs out, because he isn't that good. So let's check the January transfer window then. So I really don't want the complete ones. I want the news articles. So Manchester United actually signed that Dutch guy earlier today or yesterday from Besiktas, Wout Weghorst. It would be interesting to see how he develops at Manchester United. He is kind of a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think he would be a direct one. Hopefully he has hopefully he enjoys playing football, though. It doesn't seem like Cristiano is enjoying anything related to football lately. So Oliver Kilner, who's that guy? Not for me. Tom Sams, here's a new guy. Oh, he wants a lot of money here. A lot of money. Why do everyone suddenly wants so much money? Are you serious? Do you really want so much money? Yes, he actually does want so much money. So it's not easy to sign players down here. Charlie Rutt doesn't want too much, but even that is quite a bit of. That is about 10% of what we are spending on wages right now, and he's not even that good. Oh, thanks. 700. What are these guys? Okay, so it's clear to me that we're gonna rely on loans for this season because we really don't have the attendance or the financial capability to sign these guys. But we get our breakthrough prospect, Dean Adekoya. So we are saved for the immediate future while we look for a loan signing as well. My thought about Adekoya here is that we can use him for some games now. And when Animan gets back and we probably have one more striker in on loan, we can actually send Adekoya out on loan to develop a bit because he's still a youth player. So that is a plan, I think. So where did you go? There are you. You are. So Dean Adekoya, welcome to the club. It's Breathwaite making the introductions today, not Tom Pickles. Okay. So that is us saved for the immediate future. So how is that guy? How is that guy we have on trial there? Jensen Cooper. It doesn't look like anything special, so we're just going to release him. Yeah. He came through the Shrewsbury ranks. Didn't suit the squad at this point in time. To see here. So is anyone else playing Football Manager tonight? Always nice to hear what everyone else is playing. And yeah, what kind of game are you playing? Not Football Manager. Let's see here. Yeah, I totally forgot the mic here. Totally forgot the mic. It's a bit lower, probably. Now it's better. Okay. So let's see here. Yes, there we go. That's a bit better, volume-wise. So, yeah, back to the game. We're soon at the Barwell game. Yep. Your favorites for this game as well? Yeah, so it seems like this season is just going to be a walk in the park now. That is a bit interesting because the two previous seasons has been a bit of a challenge. It's been right up to the end of the season where we have gotten promoted. And currently, even though we had a pretty roller coaster of a form in October and November, the other teams around us had as well. So we have been pulling off from them, pulling ahead. Okay, so Barwell 13th, and we are playing at home. How is our attendance at the moment, by the way? How's our attendance? Let's just see for the previous games here. Home against Leeton Town, we had 98. Okay, 122. Walsallwood was 92. 11. Okay, so around 100 people each game. That's an improvement from last season, but still not much. Okay, we're not putting Adekoya right in there, but we are gonna change up the goalkeepers. Give Tommy Davis a day off, and put Casey back out and Edwards back out there. Some nice rotations from time to time. By the way, this guy Matthew Senior, he is of course a very good player for us, but he gets so tired every match. So even though his stamina is quite good for this level, I think his fitness levels aren't really as good as it seems. He gets way too tired each match. So let's see what we can do here. Pick up from the last time. Yep. Actually gonna go all out attack for the first part of this game. Just to mix things up. And while I'm looking at my phone again, pro streamer, Senior gets a goal as well. Good free kick by Ekle Olsworth, headed in by Senior. And this is what I was talking about. We get goals from all over the pitch here. Our defenders are amazing at scoring goals from headers this season. Good header out by Jed Abbey. Again, a header out by Jed Abbey. He is a star player for us. A really good player. Oh, what happened there? There was a very hard pass and a very hard shot. Seems like it phased out of the goal. Anyway, another highlight. Turnover. McDonald gets the ball. Is a cross in maybe? Oh, it's a horrible shot by Smiris there. Let's go away from attacking, go back to balance there. Lieburn, Barwell back on the attack, gets blocked. Oh, and that's a great cross more, but Graham saves it. A great save by Graham there. Our backup keeper is doing what he's supposed to do this year, and I think he's a good one. Good backup. Okay, so we're saved until now. So this isn't working too well. We have one shot on goal. Actually, one shot in total. So might want to go cautious here. Another great save by Graham there. Another great save. Actually gonna change tactics here, guys. Let's go to our same sort of tactic, but we pull the mid striker back. So Simon is gonna go back there. Simon is gonna go back there. So let's try again. And while we change tactics, Max Adamson heads in a goal and it's 2-0. 2-0. Max Adamson. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't seem that it did any difference, but yeah, we have 1 shot on goal and 2 goals. How does that happen? But changing the tactics now will hopefully improve the defensive side of our game. It's a bit more defensive instruction-wise as well. Ooh, good long shot by Simon there. Let's see how this works for us. I haven't actually looked at the table below us so much, but I just realized that it's just like 8 points from it's actually like 9 points from 3rd place down to 17th there. And there's actually just 11 points between playoffs to get promoted and playoffs to get relegated there. So it's a pretty tight competition here in the mid-table. So that's a dangerous place to be at the moment. And while I'm at my phone again, 2-1 down, and it's they will finally get through here by Seymour. And it seems like they're playing like hoofing the ball above our defenders, so we're gonna just pull back a bit here. And let's see how that works for us. We need to close him down. Let's see here. We're still 2-1 up. Time almost more there. Good hoof again. Ooh, that's another hoof. Aye. Okay, so there's a weakness here. There's a weakness. And it's 2-2. It's 2-2. Seymour with his 2nd goal of the game. That's not good at all. That's not good. I actually think we should play this offside trap for the half of the game here. Another through pass. That is an offside, surely. Yeah, that was offside. Okay, so it's clearly that we need to do something in defense here. Okay, so let's just go here. So I'm gonna go back to our main tactic, but we are gonna actually go the other way around. We're gonna step up more and kind of play like a offside trap here. Let's just see how that works then. We are gonna actually trap them inside. Yeah, let's just try it as is. Let's try it as is. Same team. Actually, now we just need to switch up Adamson and Simon again. There we go. 2 seconds. Okay, and we're back. Just requested a cup of coffee, and girlfriend was nice enough to make one for me. Couldn't be happier. Oh, and it's Dylan Simon again with a fluke of a goal there. The goalkeeper got a hand on it, but it just rolled into the goal there. So 60 minutes in, Dunkirk, we are 3-2 up. Great run by Simon. Hard shot, but Bramley gets a hand or two to it, but it still gets into the back of the net there. But 3-2. Let's see what we can do here in terms of subs there. Chris Casey isn't having the best game of his life, and neither is Cole Edwards. So let's get some fresh legs onto the pitch. And as you see, Senior is again dead tired after just 60 minutes there. He needs to work on his fitness levels. Ooh, good header by Adamson there. So the question is now, can we keep the lead? More with another free kick. Oh, it is a senior, and he hits it onto the crossbar there. Almost 4-2. Another corner. We have been lethal on corners tonight. Oh, it gets back to Simon, but that's the end of the highlight. Okay. Lately, Levi Moore, our striker, has been taking our corners and a faraway defensive free kicks. So we might look into getting a guy in January who can actually take set pieces, because I want Levi Moore to be in front of the goal, not providing corners here. Moore heads it over the bar. Okay, so we are still 3-2 up. We are into injury time. Let's waste some time. Come on, guys. And it's a 3-2 victory. Home against Barwell. Not the best game, I must admit, but we get the job done. Nice victory, yes. Positively chuffed. That is very British. Very British thing to say. Let's just check some things here. Following. Let's see. Yeah. So, still 13 points ahead. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Just gonna see if I was still live here. I am. Yeah, we're still live. Okay, great stuff. Boatmen wants permanent deal for senior. I want to. He needs to work on his fitness though. So what can we do about that? Can we focus on fitness? Because we can if he has a professional contract, but maybe not. No, I don't think we can focus on that actually. Half intensity, that is great actually. Okay, so it needs to be as it is then. Okay, so we have some scouting reports coming in now. Let's just check out other things I was going to do here. So great. Have. There we go. Have. There we go. Have. Okay, I was just going to check my own stream because I thought we didn't have any sound. That would be horrible. But anyway, we have, and we are going to continue then. Let's just see here. Following. Go. I was going to look at some of the transfers in real life, but we're going to do that later, I think. Transfer watch, yep. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so Forest have actually signed a Brazilian midfielder called Danilo from Palmeiras today. And Leeds have signed forward Rutter, a Frenchman, on a club record deal, actually, from Hoffenheim. Okay, so there are some deals being done today. Chelsea have of course, signed Mudryk from Shakhtar Donetsk. Famously, there was a news article earlier today from that transfer. Shakhtar Donetsk. Oh, that's a strange name. Shakhtar Donetsk. There we go. They donated all of the transfer money from that transfer to Ukrainian refugees, actually. So that is a very big help from them. Such a nice gesture from them. Okay, so back to the loan reports then. We have Newton Silakonde. Not going to do it for us. Neither is Joe Webb or Patrick O'Brien. I'm currently just looking at the current ability here, but guys like this, Samson Uwandu, would do a job for us. Can we see striker? Yeah, he's way behind many of our players here. Even the no, actually, that is Adekoya. So he will be a downgrade, but he has some decent stats. Let's keep him on the shortlist for 1 month. We are not in a hurry now to sign a 5th one. Abu Bakar, he looks cool. Let's just do a full scout report for him and shortlist him for a month. Shortlist. Harry Giroux. Let's get him a full scout report, but I'm not too I think. Neither is Divius isn't interesting at all. Neither is Harry Burland. Nope. And not even Adam Markey. Okay. We didn't get too much out of that. We are having a few more players being scouted though, so not too important. Okay, so let's see there. Next game is away against Corby Town. They're in 8th, so we haven't been playing a few top of the half teams now. And it's good to see that we can beat them. That means I think we can do the jump up to tier 7 next year if we get promoted. I think that is nice. Rider reports on sign progress. Great stuff. Time is training really well at one moment. You can see he's just evolving his game here. Okay, some scout reports here, random ones. Nathan Cook tried to sign him earlier. He wanted way too much money, I think. I don't know, this is a different guy. But I mean, Hyde and Blythe want them. I know they are in a higher division, so these guys probably not want to come to us. That's not too bad. Actually, that is not too bad. That is splashing some cash, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. What do you say to 150? Okay. You say 40. What do you say to 160 then? We're going to end up at around 200, I think. Yeah, he's not going to buckle down. Nope. It was tempting, but it was just way too expensive for us. Anyone else? I'm currently only looking for defenders here. We could also take a look at the strikers, but yeah, there's not much to choose from here. Actually, Richard Afrain Khani. Casey, I mean, Afrani Casey here. Anyway, not interesting. Charlie Oliver. Oh, look at those wage demands. No, thanks. Let's skip this. Moving on. Okay, so the last game of the year for us, actually. We're having fewer league games this year, I think, because we're in a division with 22 teams, I think. We're having 4 less league games, so that actually helps with congestion, game congestion. Yeah. Probably going to remove these 2 recruitment focuses now because they're not finding anything for us. I'm being a bit optimistic. Let's just remove those and let scouts do the job themselves. Well, I don't feel like improving any other part of the team, especially when we are 13 points ahead, where we don't really need to improve any positions other than defense, of course, and maybe a striker on loan. So I'm not in a hurry. We're going to take a look though. There's always one or two players we can find that are just too good to not sign, which would be cool if they're if the finances are okay, that is. Oh, we're actually playing Hinckley after Corby. We beat Hinckley 6-0 earlier in the season at home, so let's see if we can do something similar. The first game of 2025. Okay, so people are making loan offers for Samson Uwanda here. He seems like a good player. Should we just take a punt on him? He's about the same level as Finn O'Boyle, it seems. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get him because it's the likes of Eastbourne Borough here in the Vanarama National League South and Folkestone who are bidding for him. But, you know, he would be a good player for us. Let's just let's loan him for the end of the season there. Yeah, we are gonna promise him as a regular starter here. Yeah. Boom. Okay. That might take care of the striker position for the near future. Are we taking a coaching course, by the way? No, we aren't. Oh, they didn't want to give us another one. We have taken one or two actually, but they didn't want to give us another one because they were afraid we would go to a better club. Okay, so let's see where that puts us. Let's see what they say now. We have signed a new contract, I think, so we are here until 2026. Not very mistake. Check that. Yep, we are. So we are here for the foreseeable future. Come on. I want a coaching badge, guys. Okay, so there's more people in for Yuandu now. Might not get him then. Braintree as well. So there are 4 teams in for him now, I think. Yes, we haven't got an answer for our coaching course request. Anyway, away against Corby. Tommy Davis is back in goal. We're gonna keep the team as is, I think. Let's give Dean Adekoya a start there for Levi Moore, just to switch things up. Actually going to start without senior here. Yes, but Darcy's going in the middle there. Darcy is semi-quick. Okay. Just because it might be cool to rest Matthew Senior because his fitness is just not good. Okay, we've been on a good run. Impress me. Corby's stadium actually looks quite nice. Yeah, so talking about improvements to Football Manager, I've been talking with a few other Football Manager creators lately, and yeah, of course this is one of the things we're talking about every year, because Football Manager in essence is released every year, and the improvements and features are, you could call them small time. The game is somewhat similar each year, you know, but one of my most requested improvements, oh, good shot by Adams there, would be some in-game graphics. I think the stadium has improved very little bit, but everything around the stadium isn't improved at all. It's still horrible graphics, and it's the same stadiums and stands all over. I think Sports Interactive would do nicely into just hiring one more just one more person to deal with in-game graphics, I think. Oh, that's unfortunate. Davis gets a hand on it. But it's a goal by Corby. or Corby by McLeod there. Yeah, so that is one of my. It wouldn't be a very important improvement in terms of gameplay, but I think it would help with the immersion of the game, you could say. I think the 3D engine improved massively from last year, but I think there's still some improvements to be had with the graphics themselves. Okay, so we are not doing a good job in his first half here against Corby. I think Corby is a better team, to be fair, because I think they're actually in real life 2 tiers above this in the Vanarama, maybe. So they have been relegated, surely. Oh, there's a good chance for the new guy, Adekoya. Offside though, but a good cross and a good chance. Okay, so let's just get this understood. A bit desire would be nice to have here. 3 yellow cards already. You need to be a bit careful with the cards there. We aren't creating anything here. Let's go attacking and sub on Levi Moore here. And Langley off for Senior. So Senior is going to get 30 minutes in this game. Let's see how that works. Corby with the corner. Good header out by Moore. Can we get the ball? Yeah, okay. So it's a steal by Syme. Can we get a long ball up to the strikers? Back to Edwards. Gets pass. No, passes it back to Darcy there. It's up to Adamson. Oh, that's a tight angle goal. Max Adamson is back on the score sheet. After 20 hours of not scoring at all, he has been mentioned in the media as a top player and an ace. And scored in the last 2 or 3 games. That is a tight angle left-footed goal as well. Great finish from Adamson. He's our second best striker at the moment in terms of rating, so I do expect a bit from him. It's Ollie Downs again, in for Edwards there. Let's go balanced. I don't mind a draw, but I don't want too many cards here. We are still on 3 cards, but let's just play a bit more careful here. Positive, just some cheeky positive energy here on the end of the match. Darcy again goofed that ball, but gets plucked up. Shelby, probably not Jojo Shelby from Newcastle. Time to Adamson. Adamson is through again. Oh, and he's taken down. It's a penalty. Who's taking the penalty? Surely Levi Moore. Come on, Levi. You can do it. Oh, no, that's a horrible penalty. Ah, he saves the second one as well. Oh, Levi Moore. He has missed a couple of penalties now, or actually 4 or 5 this season. So he was clinical for the first 2. And in the Cups, he was amazing as well. But he has been missing at least half of the penalties this year. Ah, so unlucky that is. That was very unlucky for us. Anyway, okay. Away game against Corby. I think that was one of the more difficult games this season, I think. So, not too dissatisfied. Still 11 points ahead. Yeah. And I got to go ahead for a new coaching badge as well. That is studying for the National A license. That is the 3rd one, yes. Great stuff, great stuff. Okay. Ooh, Young Taewok didn't score in the game. That is very unlike him. Look at those stats. He's just topping the scoring sheet in his league by 14 goals, and it's just halfway through the season. Damn. Ooh, more scouting reports there. Ooh, Marley Boyce here. He's a midfielder though. He's not really a striker, you could say. Well, he could be. Let's fully scout him and put him on the shortlist for a month as well. I always go up to transfer. 1 month there. Matt Wallace. He is rapid, probably. Let's fully scout him just because I like the physicals more in these amateur clubs. 1 month there as well. And no, but let's scout him. Ewan McBride. Not you. So Abu Bakr. Nah, he's off the shortlist now. And Harry Giroux, no, he's out of the question as well. Okay, so we have 4 or 5 guys on the shortlist now. Okay, so we can stop scouting him immediately because he got loaned for Stalybridge there. Yeah, so we have about 4 guys on a shortlist for a loan in January. See where that puts us. We have a bid in for Juventus as well. Let's check our shortlist quickly. This is our X-Men. This is our default shortlist. What? We did have a goalkeeper search on. Okay, so these are we have 3 strikers on our shortlist. This is actually mine. So let's just go and. Okay, so we actually have just one after Juventus here. So I'm gonna go in a limber and actually cancel assignment on Nat Wallace, and I'm gonna assign scout for 3 matches. I can't do that in a part-time for the part-time scout. Part-time scouts. So I can only do it for 1 week. That is weird. Okay, I haven't seen that before. That's maybe because I'm a part-time club. I didn't get Juventus, so he's off the shortlist. So there's just 1 striker left, and hopefully he's good. He looked very quick, at least. Okay, so we need to take a look at this later then. There's actually none of these players that I want to resign. Maybe Tommy Davis but then he has to be like a prospect because he's just 19 years old there, and we can certainly improve on him for next season. I'm gonna pull him down to breakthrough not yet. That will just make him upset. We're not gonna do anything here actually. We might just resign Casey, but didn't he have a clause? No. Okay, so I'm gonna take Casey down to like a cold player. He will be upset, but that is okay. Brian Lai is going to be released. All of these guys is going away, I think. Even Graham, maybe. Might keep one of these guys, but not sure about that. Yeah, so that is it, actually. That is it. All of these guys are going out, of course. Is there? That's it. Yep. He's not too good to handle that playing time, so he's agreeing to that. Great stuff. I'm just going to check one thing again. While we load the game, it gets a bit slow around the end of the year. I remove Abby knocks ball past the opponent. That is good. What I would want is Abby on a part-time contract because he's currently on a non-contract. Can we enter negotiations with him? Going to be like a important player. Good. He wants a part-time contract, but only 2 years. Good. Actually gonna try to get this out of him. 5 here. No promotion wage. We're gonna give a extension after promotion there. 70. So 85. Are gonna give a 80. Extension. Oh, he is not interested. Okay, so let's just wait on that then. Let's just wait on that. He hasn't actually asked for a contract yet, so we don't need to give him one. Oh, nice goalkeeper. It's not too big of an improvement, so I'm going to hold on for that. So let's great stuff. Okay, so 2025, guys. I was going to say time to get down to some transfer business, but we have already been doing that for a couple of weeks. Getting in a prospect striker, and why did you just sign? Ah, you had a birthday today. Ah, okay. Available for loan and is transfer listed because I really don't want this guy here. Right. Yeah. So still looking for a loanee striker maybe, and we need to work in the defense department. That is where we're going to do most of our work this January transfer window. So let's just get ahead of the Hinkley game then. And welcome. So let's see here. Some more transfer news. Wolverhampton has signed Lemina from. He's a midfielder coming in from France. He's coming from Nice. That is a good signing for them, I think. Haven't heard of him. Aston Villa, though, signed Marino from Real Betis. That is a good signing. Very good signing. Okay, so it's clear now that our scouting costs are just racking up here. So we need to be a bit more careful with our finances. And we're going to turn it down again, the scouting budget, after January, I think. Yep, you can have these guys. Pickles knocks ball past the opponent as well. Oh, Pickles. Okay, so Gareth Gilman is now studying for Continental B. He's turning into a great assistant manager for us. That is nice. We have quite a bit of good. We have a few good staff members now. As I was saying that, head of youth development guy was horrible. Who is our head physio? But he's on a month-to-month, so that is probably why I kept him. Okay, now I remember. Let's take a look at that. Head of youth development and take some stats. Okay, so it's potential, ability, and working with youngsters. Let's just check youngsters and yep, and let's go back to mental attributes. Yeah, so someone like Dave Kendall here would be nice for us. Good improvement. Yeah. Promotion. Yep. That. Yep. So that is nice. We're going to replace our youth development with Dave Kendall. That will surely be an improvement for the club. Okay. Okay, so we're closing up on 2-hour stream already. The stream is just flying by, I think. we are going to keep it on the end of January, I think. So let's keep it going for another hour or so. People are happy. Shockery is off the transfer list. Who's this guy? Oh, this is the guy that they didn't want to loan out. We'll scout him again. I couldn't loan this guy, right? Okay, so how much money does this guy want? Oh, they actually want money for him. Oh. Let's just try for a blank offer there. See what I say. Okay, so we're favorites for the Hinckley game. I would think so after the 6-0 beating we gave them earlier this season. More transfer stuff then while we wait here. We probably have already heard that Chelsea have signed Felix from Atletico Madrid. I don't know much about Felix, so if anyone has any comments on Felix, that would be interesting. See what kind of player he is. And we have a new head of youth development, coach thingy. Ask him to signing. We haven't gotten an answer for that offer we made yet. So things are taking a bit of time now in January. There are a lot of clubs in this save game and database. Ooh, offer is accepted. Just a sell-on fee. How much do you want then? Only 100 appearance fee. Oh, we can do that. We can even give you like 70 and a assist bonus of like 15, 75. What about 85? That is a good deal. Ooh, our match against Hinckley is postponed for 10 days. Okay. Are anyone else interested in this guy? None. Ooh, that would be a great addition to the squad if we could get him. I'm so glad I just made an offer for him because I didn't think we were going to get him. I'm actually so glad that I actually put him on the shortlist. Full disclaimer here, I don't use the shortlist that much, to be fair. Mostly I use the shortlist just for my ex-players, but I've started doing things like we're doing today. Like when I'm scouting a player that I might sign, but I'm unsure about, I put him on the shortlist for a month. Other than that, I rarely use shortlist, but I should maybe use it a bit more. Seeing as that just worked a treat for us. Because I think I made an offer for him earlier, but then he didn't want to come, or he didn't want to get here on loan, I think. I'm kind of chanting for Harbour Town here, where our South Korean prospect there, Young Tae-wook, is playing, because they're on their way to promotion now. 5 points ahead of Handsworth there. Great stuff. It would be cool to get this team as an affiliate. That would be nice. So which tier is this? This is the 10th tier then. So we will allow Young Tae-wook to play here for the remainder of the season, but that is me being kind and just wanting a good story here, because he should be playing at our level, I think, maybe, to get some development. That is cool. Speaking of affiliates, we don't have any. We of course we have Dunkirk in the French Championnat National. That is something I added to the game because I think it's just a good connection. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. But I think we could look for a senior affiliate. I think that would be cool. that makes a lot of sense. Okay, they agreed immediately because I haven't been able to do that until now. So that would be nice to see who we can get in, if we can get anyone in as a senior affiliate. That both helps our finances and potential for loan signings. We had a question last stream, by the way, about my 3 shirts behind me here. I don't have too many football shirts. I'm not a big collector, but as I talked about earlier, I am gonna start to collect the shirts, the teams that I'm playing with on YouTube and on Twitch. So I have ordered a Dunkirk FC shirt. It was actually not in stock, but I had one more in my size left, so that was just perfect. So it's getting sent now. Other than that, it's my very old MK Dons shirt from this early beginnings of the club. It's from 2008, I think, or 7. Just 2-3 years after the club was formed. And it's Ferencváros, very random. It's a Hungarian team, which is from we were in Budapest in like 16, 17 years ago. And on the far left, the blue and black, which you almost can't see, is Chalvi Sports, which I did a YouTube series on 2 years ago. And go check that out as well. That was my first ever content creation, you could say, in terms of a YouTube series. So, and it was very fun. It was where I learned all of the things I now know what I want to do in terms of streaming and making videos and stuff like that. So it has some very cool happenings in it. We actually got to the Premier League, and yeah, so just as a spoiler, and I just tried new things all the time, so it's a bit chaotic, but it's fun. It's fun to look back on them from time to time, and it's a very good series. I think it's 12 seasons or something. But more important, we got our Afghanistani, or it's not called Afghanistani, it's called an Afghan defender. We got our Afghan defender, Mohammed Sabr Shokri, in. That is just great. That is just great. So that takes care of one of our defenders we want to replace. I'm tempted to just release one of them. But so let's see here. Rustler capture. Ooh, Colin Rustler. Is this son of Uwe Rustler? Because he is half Norwegian. That would make sense. Ooh, some history here. Man City. Yeah. I think Colin Rustler is the son of Uwe Rustler. He's Norwegian because his father, Uwe Rustler, has had some ties here to Norway. He has been managing a few clubs here, I think. Welcome, Mohammed Sabr Shokri. And we have a supporter profile update as well. So we have quite an increase in social media followers there. 1,600 people, up from 400 here. So our core fans, core supporters are still the main level here. 0 corporate, of course. That is okay. Nat Wallace scouting finished. We're not gonna give him. Okay, so that was the last striker that I was scouting. No, nothing to make a bid on there. I'm gonna ask my director of football here for a few more loanees. Target forward. Let's go for pressing forward. Let's ask for a loan forward, and let's just ask for a lone striker. So he has a few suggestions here, so let's just scout all of them. Actually, Aaron Ben, he has been scouted already. Not too bad, actually. So let's just keep him on there. Okay, so let's see where that puts us. But that is our first business in the January transfer window, and that is our defender. Let's see where that puts us then. Some coaching suggestions there. I'm just gonna, yep, of these. I usually agree with all this, so I just do what I want. Okay, so there's a few players signing here. I really don't want them, so let's just transfer list all of them. These guys. Yep. That's just extra finances out of the club. Let's see here. Okay. Another scouting update. Aman Panezar. Decent player. Yeah, so there's a lot of goalkeepers here. Oh, there's a poach. Josh Schofield. I don't rate him that well, actually. Oh, thanks. We could get him on loan, but yeah, not interested. Not interested. Who's this guy? James McShane. Too slow again. Danny Lloyd. High wages. Yeah. And of course, we could sign a player who is mainly inside forward or a winger maybe, and we train them to be a striker, but it takes a lot of time here where we're just a semi-professional team, so I don't think it's worth it. This guy, he wants a lot of money. Alex Kivomia, quick, interesting. Enough. There's just nothing for me here. Just nothing. Okay, let's clear all. Okay, let's check out the squad then. First one to go is of course Langley. Darcy there, and Senior is still the guy in the middle. Allsworth is going to go on the bench, and Shokri in the middle, on the right side there. He's right footed, right? Right only, yeah. Oh, look at that tackling stat. Still isn't the paciest, but I think his positioning makes up for that, and anticipation as well. I think this is going to be a good defender for us. Just 18 years old, free on loan, and yeah, quite happy with this one. He's from the St. Neats ranks. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so let's get to the Hinckley game then. Loan approach for Hollyoak. Okay, sure, 80% to wage. Let's see if we can just offer him out. Yeah, so I'd rather just get rid of him altogether, so let's just accept all of these. And Mitchell is gone, that other youth players, that is nice. Hollyoak, let's just get rid of that loan suggestion, that one, yeah. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and get that Hinckley game done, because then we would have done a bit more scouting. Let's just see. Get another defender in, hopefully, and maybe a striker. Although we do have Animan coming back in a few weeks, so we might not need one. Excellent form for him. Breathwaite has been on good form. Actually, Allsworth as well, going well. He didn't agree. Well, too bad for him. I think one bad thing in terms of conversations in the Football Manager is that if you give someone praise, many times they will just not agree with you. I think often praise is just a positive thing, so they should just accept that. Well, okay. They don't need to get mad because you gave them praise, even though they might have played just okay, not very good. But I think that's a bad way of programming in conversations. And there we have it. Alex Anneman is back in full training. So he is actually quite fit. Maybe we don't need to. I'm gonna comment on Breathwaite's training here. He has been doing well in training lately. So maybe we don't need to sign a striker actually, because now we actually have 5 then. So we're going back to that, and then Animan is suddenly back in business. We're gonna ease him in, of course, but now it's okay, I think. Okay, so turning around, we're not signing another striker, but we're signing another defender. Because Campbell Darcy is of course now should be a 4th choice striker, but defender, but he's actually a first. Sorry, a first team striker, but a 3rd choice. We have some new viewers in chat as well. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Nice to have some people in here. Great stuff. We haven't been playing a game for a while now. We need to keep match fit, but let's see here. Ooh, another news article regarding signings there. So, Sport TV News is suggesting that we're interested in Ewan Fawcetter from Bracknell. Who's that again? Right wing back. Let's just give him a scouting report. Oh, and Young Taewok is back in the hat-trick game. 3-1. Orber is now... they're still 5 points ahead, but look at his goal tally. 27 in the league. 37 total. Are they still in any cup competition? No, they are actually. They're playing Ecclesill Tuesday. That is nice. That is quite nice. Yes, I'm just doing some news articles. Yeah, so as I suspected, the board didn't find any suitable senior affiliates. Often in Football Manager, it's a bit early if you do that with teams in such a lower league. So yeah, I'm not too disheartened by that. Let's see. All right, let's just get through this window then. Hinkley, Leicester, something, I can't remember the name. The LR. Okay, some more scouting reports here. Let's. So this guy, Finney Potter, is getting back on the scouting updates time after time. I think he still wants way too much money for us. His pace is good. He's a good player. I still don't think we can sign him actually. So sure. Important. Sure. Yeah, that is just way too much money, and a 50 appearance pay as well. So that's not going to happen. As you can see, we are currently spending 1,276 per week, which is 300 more than I wanted to spend this year, but it has been proving fruitful for us. And now we're down to £23,000, so now it's a time to increase our scouting budget here. Like that. And so let's get back to the scouting update there. Are there anyone else we can sign? Charlie Noakes? Hell no. Nope. So all of these guys wants a boatload of cash here. I'm not sure about why. Maybe that these guys are actually meant for teams in higher leagues with higher reputation, and we are, after having 2 back-to-back promotions, we are actually a very low reputed team in our league. Might be something like that. How is our reputation? It's still just local. Media prediction 19th, league position 1st. That is a good one for us, I think. That is a good one. Okay, so finally we have a game, and it's away against Hinkley. Hinkley Leicester Road. Okay, so that is the name. Paul Elvers is suspended. Okay, Ollie Downs, you're in, and let's put who's coming in for him? Actually, Langley. Let's put Animan on the bench here and Pickles out for Adekoya, because Adekoya can actually do a job on the left side here. He could do a job for Ollie Downs. Yeah. Let's just save the game. We haven't done that in a bit. Right. So finally, let's get a game going here. Yep, we've been on a good run. I agree to that. We have a debut for Shockery today, and Levi Moore is back on top. Let's see if that works for us. He hasn't scored in a while, so let's hope for a goal for Levi Moore here, our club legend. The rainy day here in Hinkley. At Hinkley, I would say. We are in white and red. Oh, and that's a some poor goalkeeping there. He should have held that ball. And Unwin pounces on the rebound, and it's 1-0 to Hinkley. I remind you, this is the team we beat 6-0 last time out. So not a good start to the game. Not a good start. We're going to demand more from these guys. From our guys, I mean. Oh, almost through to Levi Moore there. Didaby gets the ball back. Up to Breathwaite, senior. Just hoofs it up there. It's not too good. Ooh, some poor football here. Ooh, and Unwin puts a shot just over the bar. Ooh, I'm not too confident about this game now. Khan with the corner, Hinkley again. Get it out. Can we get the ball back? Ooh, and Khan with a horrible shot there. That was counted as a shot, actually. Well. Okay, so we need to do something here. Let's go balanced again. Free kick, Casey, senior. Oh, heads it just out wide. Senior has been doing some great work with his head this year. So this is not good enough. Not good enough at all. We are dominating in possession and shots, but not by much. So this is going to be needing some adjustments, I think. Let's go attacking for a while. Let's see where that puts us. Okay, we are going to go back to balance there. Ball to Darcy. Back to Davis. Probably a hoof. Yep, a good hoof up to Moore, maybe. Too slow. But Levi Moore steals the ball. Can he get it up? Nope. Casey. That's offside, I think. Yeah, straight to the keeper, Lenton. Aye. Long ball goes back to Shockery. Davis. This is just the goalkeepers playing together here. Evans gets the shot off. Okay, this is not good. I'm gonna demand a bit more again, and then we're gonna go do something crazy here. Hit early crosses and run at the defense, and also push up the defensive line a bit. And we're going attacking and subbing on. Animan is going to get 25 minutes there. And who else? Glatzy for Casey. Yep. Let's see if we can get something done here. Downs with the ball. Adamson, header just over the bar. Well, probably a couple of meters, but yeah. Outside anyway. So we need to get an attack going here. We haven't lost the game in so long, and if we were to lose against Hinckley, which we beat 6-0 early in the season, it would be counted as a very bad day at work. Langley on for senior, and let's just go full boots here. Go that, step up more, and here we go. Can't do much more. I don't think where attacking works very often, so I usually just go attacking. One final highlight, it seems. Can we get the ball into the final 16? Breathwaite with the ball. That's offside, I think. Yeah, that's offside. Aye. Is this where our form turns around? More with the ball. Hoof it up. Good hoof. Ooh, can we get another shot? I didn't get the ball through. Jedabi, Shokri. That's an offside, I guess. Well, that was it, guys. That was it. We don't get another chance, I think. We're picking up a lot of yellow cards, by the way. We have 5 players on the pitch with yellow cards. This just wasn't our day, guys. Just wasn't our day. Yeah, that simply was not good enough. I totally agree. Not too happy about that. Not too happy. Young Taewok with another 2 goals in the cup, so they're fluid in the cup as well. Shocker makes his debut. I say debut. 10 games undefeated, losing to Hinckley. That is not the way to go about it, I think. They were down in the 16th place as well. Aye. So Levi Moore is out with suspension for the next game. Okay. I still want to save Animan for a game. I want to bring him back slowly, so I think it's going to be like the sub for the next game as well. And then we'll put the new guy in. Adebukoye. Oh, I'm really bad with names today. Who did we sign? Adekoya, okay. So like that, and Levi Moore, and Edwards is on here. He's in for Ollie Downs there. Okay, let's give them 1 day's rest as well. Because it's 4 days to the next game. So there's a couple of new people in the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's been a quiet stream today, but I appreciate that you're just in the stream and joining us anyway. So if you have anything on your heart, any comments or suggestions for the save, please put them in the chat. Also check out my YouTube channel, of course, for following along this series. It's mainly a YouTube series. This is for now a one-off stream from the series. We are just doing the summer transfers in live on Twitch in between the seasons there. So we're not particularly doing any streaming for this save. Goalkeeper, keeper, and goalkeeper. But we're doing a one-off stream today. We might chop this up into 2 episodes or post the whole stream as an episode. Might do that as well. I'm a bit unsure about that, but let's just see what I do. The thing is, it takes a bit of time to edit a 3-hour-long stream down to like 2 episodes. And I'm very busy at the moment in real life with my full-time job and stuff like that. So I might just put the whole stream up on YouTube, as I do with the summer transfer windows. So that way you get all the action, of course. And I get the benefit of being lazy or just not having time to edit it down. But anyway, we're playing Chasetown next, and what a club badge. That is a reindeer or a moose or something. Great badge, great badge. By the way, I enjoy funny club names and player names and stuff like that in Football Manager. And I am currently watching the new journeyman series of Loki Doki, and boy, he's down in he's just started out his first club in Ghana, of all countries, in that is southwestern Africa, I think, or just West Africa. But there are some very cool club names there. So give it a try yourself. I did a small time private save, a African journeyman for myself. Inspired by someone else, of course, but that was very fun. At this time of year, about 2 months after release of the game, there are so many databases out that you actually can enable almost every country in Africa, which is a really cool challenge. You, of course, have the African Champions League. You can build a nation in Africa. There are a lot of good leagues there, actually, and a lot of the teams are actually great feeder teams for European clubs. So if you want to try something else, go download a bunch of African leagues and do an African journeyman or something like that. That is a good challenge. I had a blast while doing that as a private save. Something I've had on my mind for a while. Play for set pieces. Let's just toggle that on by default, because we are doing well on set pieces. So I want to try that. Let's just see how that works for us. Which foot do you play on? Left. Ooh, Adekoya's left-footed. Oh, that is a bonus. That is a bonus. Because so is Levi Moore, I think. Yes, okay, so we now have 2 left-footed strikers. Great stuff. Okay, so we're back in the league. Home against Chasetown. Which place are they in, actually? Chasetown are down in 13th, so mid-table might want a good result here. Don't want a losing streak, at least, but let's see what we can do against Chasetown here. So, yeah, we are favorites. We are very much favorites. A draw and a loss in the last 2 games. Let's fix that trend today. Let's just go attack for the start of the game. Purge, and after 50 minutes, let's go back to balance, I think. Yep. Actually, cautious. Let's just try cautious for a while there. Keep the tempo down. And I must say, Chasetown's jerseys look very much like some old school-style PSG jersey, which is quite nice. Nice jerseys here. First highlight, half an hour in. It's Chasetown on the ball. Great tackle there, great tackle. Can we get the ball from Conley here? Nope, headed out. Jetabe with the ball. Long hoof to Adamson. Can I get it up to strikers? Nope. Casey though gets it out to Syme here. Back to Abbey and across maybe. Yes, and Edwards. Oh, just above the crossbar there. Great counterattack from the team. Let's give him some more encouragement there. It's a corner for Chasetown. And it's 1-0 Chasetown. Sean Mikulski on the header. Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. Aye. Keeper gets beaten on his near post there with a player guarding the near post. That is not good at all. Aye. Not another defeat here. Is it going to be? Okay, so this isn't good at all. This isn't good. I'm going to be a bit negative here. We need to create something here. Let's just go for a bit more attacking, pressing system here, I think. Just to try something else. They have quite a bit more shots and XG than us also, so We don't have an imposition either. Okay, so this isn't working. Let's go to our 4-3-1-2 and put Adekoya down there. And we are switching out Breathwaite for Glatzel, and yeah, that's it. We need to go attacking nonetheless, and oh, I don't like this downward trend there. We have had a few wins as well, which has been which hasn't been very convincing. So this isn't good at all. Okay, so that is a bad win for us. Not a single highlight in the second half, just one in the first one. That's a bad defeat. Ooh. Is this the turn of the season where we just make a great bottle job of this season? Oh, I surely hope not. 1 point from the last 3 games, that is not good enough for us. And our gap has shrunk to 8 points now, from 13 at the most, I think. Might just call our South Korean back. Okay, so next one is away against Wisbech Town. They're 8th currently. Yeah, this is the guy that I was suggested from a article. Yeah. I'm gonna fully scout him. See what he's about. That is Syme out with a suspension. I guess Levi Moore is back then for the next game. Yeah, so for you guys just coming in there, we are 2.5 hours into the stream here. I'm gonna keep going for a few more matches. Let's go. Yeah, we actually have just one more match in January, so let's go a couple or 3 matches. Then we're calling it a night. Half an hour or so. Potential issue with James. He should be getting more playing time in the first team. Okay, that's not our first team. Yeah. Okay, so he does not leave. Okay, sure. We still need another defender, I think. I'm not satisfied with the defenders we have. Well, I'm satisfied with the first 3, to be fair, but Darcy should be a substitute, not a first teamer. Like, Darcy has been doing bits for us, but I think we could do with a better defender here. Yeah. And suddenly my midfield doesn't look too strong either. But I do think we have a good team, although we are having some troubles at the moment. Adamson is getting back in here. Adamson is back out on the left. Actually, Levi Moore on the left. Adamson is right foot right. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep faith in my team here for the foreseeing future. Yeah, I think he will leave as well. Nope. Okay. So a couple of guys wanting more game time, understandably, but yeah. We are gonna have faith in our team for the moment. Okay, another scouting update there. Ben Kershaw. Ooh. I've heard about him in game, I think. Great defensive abilities. Oh, he's a very good ball-winning midfielder here. I am tempted to improve on Casey here, but he is doing pretty well. But his physicals are just horrible. This guy looks the bit, though. Looks terrifying in defensive midfield here. How much do you want? I'm a bit afraid to ask here. Yeah, no way. Nathan Cook, is that a new one? Nah, we tried him earlier. Mazala, we'll need a Mazala, but maybe he'll be a good playmaker. I'm just checking out the market right now. I'm not necessarily looking to sign any of these players, other than a defender, of course, but I'm just going to see what they want. This is a guy we actually could sign. I'm going to try to sign this guy just because it would be an improvement. An assist bonus as well. Oh, not 220 there. So, 120. Ooh, we are splashing some cash now, but if we could sub 120 appearance fee here for the likes of Casey, actually, which has £60 a week contract and 15 appearance fee. It's not too much of an increase, to be fair. Yeah, might want to do that, just because he did look very good. And Omoffe is actually here. Let's try to sign that guy, because he was just so good, that guy. Jack Morehouse, formerly of Manchester United. Oh, he's a United prospect. Interesting. Okay, so not much else in terms of defenders or something like that, so not much luck there. Nah, nothing. Charlie Oliver, who wants £500 a week. You're not gonna get that, my man. Well, Sam Drayer, did I check him out? Oh, he's even slower than Langley. Hell no. Goalkeeper here, Mark Edwards. Bury and Ashton United. Nah. Actually, how much money do you want? Star player in promotion? Nope. Okay, so we're holding out for another goalkeeper in summer, I think. Let's see here. Let's see. Next game, away at Wisbech Town. We need to start winning some games now, to be fair. Let's see if we can do just... Did I just see a player called Bamba Damba? No, it's Bamba Dieng. Well, it's a cool name anyway, but Bamba Damba would be even cooler. Southport and other Oxford. Okay, so now we are not gonna get Jack Morehouse there. No. Oxford, it's down for Oxford. That is unfortunate. That was too good to be true, I think. Yeah. Just too good to be true, yeah. Still a non-contract, though. For a worse fee. Come on. That's too bad. He looks like a good player, though. Yeah. Up the GUI. All right. Still looking for a defender. We're not in a hurry, but it would be nice to have him for the rest of the season. Okay. Let's see here. Southampton have actually signed a Croatian forward this January as well. From Dinamo Zagreb comes Orzic. He played in the World Cup, I think. Did a good... he played some good matches there. That is nice. Brentford have signed German forward Schade from Freiburg. That would be interesting to see. Yeah, so there's some interesting transfer news now. Okay, so that is the last time I'm going to check the transfers today. In real life, that is. Stars is having some good... Abby needs to back up his ideas as well. Okay. Then it's time to get back on the winning ways. Onto winning ways. It's Wisbech Town. 2nd of May. Oh, they want Luke Graham. No, he's our backup goal. I don't really want to get rid of him just yet. Let's just... Okay, so Wisbech Town in 8th. So that means it would be nice to get a win here. Get a win. I think we're gonna keep with the same team for this one. Time is still suspended, yeah. So I'm not too happy about Chris Casey at the moment, so let's just put in Glatzel in there. And yeah, let's get into the game. Oops, here we go. Yeah, it's time to put our poor runner form behind us. That's a good team talk. Let's go encourage and let's go cautious again. It worked quite well for the first half of the season. Oh, and we're playing in our third shirts today, in our purple shirts. I haven't seen them too much yet. Oh, instant highlight. Senior with a header straight onto Pearson. It's a long hoof from Pearson there, but straight to Davies. The goalkeeper is making some passing plays today. Hoof to Adamson, back to Abbey. Oh, great pass up to Adamson, and it gets into Levi Moore, and it's a typical Dunkirk FC goal. Adamson to Moore, and it's straight into the back of the net. 50 minutes in, Dunkirk 1, Wisbech 0. That is the kind of goal we have scored a lot of this season. Just getting the ball down from one of the strikers to the wing back. The striker runs up the side, gets the ball back, and puts in a very hard cross along the ground and right in the back of the net. And as I'm saying that, we got a good save by Davis as well. Corner for Wisbech Town. Mensa with the ball. Some new people in the stream again. Welcome, people. Nice to have you in here. Okay, so this is also Alex Anneman's first start for the club since his 2-month injury. Well, it was actually like more like 6 weeks, but anyway, he's been out for a while. Glatzel with the free kick now. Darcy and Moore, and it's Moore again with his 24th goal of the season. Clinical from Moore. Great header down by Darcy as well. And that is a very good goal for us. And I must say our purple shirts look very nice. So although we are changing the color scheme for the third shirt each year, each season, I mean, this season it's purple and yellow. Might just keep to the purple for one more year because it looks very nice on them. Purple, yellow and black actually. New highlight, headed down to Breathwaite there. Shokri up to Anneman. Headed out by the defender. And it's back to Abbey. Oh, and we get another goal, and it's a hat-trick for Moore, and we have a raid from Shadow Blizzard. Hey Shadow, long time no see, Shadow. Howdy. How has your stream been going tonight? I did see that you started your stream just before mine. How did your stream go? Nice of you to join us at the end of my stream as well. You came right into the stream to a hat-trick for Levi Moore. So yeah, so how is everybody tonight? How's everybody? It's cool to see you again, Shadow. I haven't been able to join your streams much lately. Been way too busy to watch Twitch. Stream went well, pretty long, but went well. How about you? Yeah, I've had a pretty quiet stream actually. It's very nice. I haven't been able to stream too much after Christmas, but it's nice to be back. And we're doing some Football Manager now, as you can see. So it's a new thing for me. And it's 4-1 to Dunkirk. Yeah, it's a pretty fun stream. And it's cool to stream something new that I haven't done too much with before. Yeah, I was saying that I don't think I've seen you live for a while. Yeah, I've probably been streaming like 1 or 2 times since Christmas, and even in December I've had a very busy time on my hands. So yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to get back to both streaming myself and watching streams going forward from today. So it's nice to see you again, Shadow. So how are you nowadays? I see you have been playing quite a few things now, so it would be cool to get back into your streams just to see what kind of games you're playing. I find your streams are always very entertaining, so I will be joining you as soon as I can, I guess. It's nice to have you back anyway, and let's see how this stream goes. I'm probably gonna come back on Sunday as well for the stream then again. Yeah, we've been more or less stuck in the cycle of the same games for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I think the last time I watched your streams, all the games I've been playing are much longer than I anticipated. Ah, I see. I totally understand that. Ooh, it's 4-2 now. Respect. Yeah, so I think the last time I joined the stream, you were playing Overwatch again, I think. And I see you have been playing Overwatch quite a bit, so that is quite cool. I still just have played Overwatch just like 1 or 2 times, I guess. So I have actually checked it out, but yeah, I haven't got a hang of it yet. But it seems quite fun. Thinking about that, let's do a sub here. Cole Edwards isn't having the best of games, so all the downs, you're up. Ooh, great save by Davis there. Great save. Yeah, Overwatch is fun, especially casual. I don't think I'd ever do ranked. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I can totally see that. I play a lot of CS, which is a somewhat similar game, but I rarely play competitive. I almost always play casual as well, because I think you have to dedicate too much time to just play competitive all the time. So I can totally understand that. I think Overwatch and CS is quite similar in that way. But it's a game I would like to try again, actually, because it seemed quite fun. I didn't get the hang of it. Oh, great shot by Adamson there. Yeah, so I might reinstall Overwatch here. I did a new installation of my computer before Christmas, so yeah, I haven't been able to install all of the old games since then. Yeah, when I let down my team in casual, I know it doesn't matter that much. Yep, that is exactly it. I don't have the confidence either to just play competitive for that exact reason. But I think if you play it for a while, I think you get the hang of it. So, but I think anyway that casual is always so fun. So why play competitive then? You know. And we have a Levi Moore hat-trick, I think. So it's 5-2 to Dunkirk here. And we're back on 8 points lead to second place, Long Eaton here. Exactly, yeah. It's a great long ball to Adekoya. Can he get his first goal for the team? And he gets his first goal for Dunkirk. 6-2 to Dunkirk here, and we are just running away with the match. Great long pass by Breathwaite there. Yeah, exactly, Shadow. So, but it's great to have you here in the stream again. It's been a quiet stream today, but I'm really looking forward to doing more streams and coming back to your stream as well, because I think it's always so fun in your streams. So yeah, I'm quite anticipating that. And we are done with the match. 6-3. What a cracker of a football match. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I absolutely do, Shadow. And I think it's cool that you aren't a guy who plays just one single game. You play a lot of games, which I think is nice, and you have a lot of cool and you have a lot of cool people in your streams as well, which I think is essential for a good streaming community. Okay, so 4 goals for our club legend Levi Moore here, our 18-year-old club legend. What a guy! What a guy! Yeah, I'm gonna shortlist this guy. Very true. That is actually the end of my stream. We were going to play out January here, so seeing as this was our first stream for this series on YouTube, I'm going to try to edit this stream out into 2 episodes and put them out on YouTube if I have the time. If not, I will just put the whole stream out on YouTube as well and make it a part of the series we're doing. For you new guys in here, this is a Football Manager series I'm doing on YouTube, actually. So this will be like episode 18, I think. We're doing most of the episodes, about 20 minutes episodes on YouTube, and then doing the summer transfer windows live on stream on Twitch. But yeah, so I think that is it for me today. So you came just in time, Shadow, to send me off, send me offline, that is. So yeah, so thank you all for coming into the stream today. It was nice to be back and doing something creative live. I really enjoyed this, so we'll do more of that. Well, thanks for the stream, Shadow. Yep, thanks for coming by, and I'm gonna be sure to drop in at the earliest opportunity I get to hang out in your stream as well. That is always fun. But let's just save the game here so we don't have any more crashes. Famous last words. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who's been joining us today. And I hope to see you again, at least on Sunday. But if I get the itch to stream, maybe before that as well. Have a good evening and goodbye. And thanks for coming in, Shadow. Nice to see you again.